Hi, English 9. Welcome to week 6. Just a few things I want to go over with you before I start talking about your assignments for the week. Remember, you guys are supposed to be checking in with your homeroom teachers the first day that you're here for the week on campus, and you're going to be getting that sheet from your teachers, the one where you're supposed to go write down your plan for the week of what assignments you need to catch up on and what you need to do for the week, and you're supposed to have your content teacher sign off on it. It's really important that you guys get that as soon as you get to school and that you fill that out first thing, even before you start working on your work for the week, because that's designed to help you come up with your plan of what you want to accomplish for the week. And in our room, we're going to ask that you have that out so that we can kind of see like what is it that you're supposed to be working on, and are you working on the things that you said you were going to work on for your plan. Second, and kind of associated with that, is that if you're in our room, we want you to be working on English, especially if you're earning a C or lower. So you should be working on English as your priority in the English room. And if you want to work on other classes, it's fine if your English is done and caught up. So I'm not going to give you a hard time if you're working on another class if you're caught up with your English. But if you're in our room and you're behind on English, then you need to be working on English. Third, just kind of to reinforce and remind you guys, your phones need to be in your backpack, put away in a pocket. I don't care if you're listening to music, but it can't be a constant, like I have to change this song, I have to change this song. So we are trying to get you guys to realize that you're responsible enough to be able to decide what you need to work on and when you need to work on it and where you need to work on it. And that we're just there to kind of help you along with that. And if that means we need to redirect you, if we need to say, you need to go work in another room because you're working on biology and you're behind in biology, then you need to go work in the biology room. It's not because we're kicking you out. It's not because we don't like you. It's because we want you to be successful. So those are kind of the big announcements for this week. Just keep in mind also we are in week 6. So your week 4, 5, and 6 assignments are going to be locking at the end of next week. So next week on Friday, which is March 1st, I can't believe that because that basically means February is almost gone already. Your weeks 4, 5, and 6 assignments are locking. So just keep that in mind. This week you guys are working on a new story called Two Kinds, and it's a story about a young girl whose mom is kind of mean. Not gonna lie, she's not like the nicest, most caring mom in the world. But the idea of it is, parenting styles. So we're kind of going to look in depth at some different parenting styles throughout the week. So you'll have your intro discussion today, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, you have time to read through the story. I give you 2 days to read the story, just like every week. I'm never rushing you through the story. And then Thursday's class, we're going to talk about annotating some of the articles. So you're going to have 2 parenting articles to read. One is this week on Friday, and one will be next week on Monday. The idea behind those articles is you're going to highlight, you're going to find sections that interest you, or maybe there's a quote that seems really relevant to the topic, or something you would use, like let's say you were to write a paper on this topic, maybe it would be a quote you'd want to use in it. So you'll highlight it, and I'll talk about all this in class on Friday.
Thursday.
Right in the
Classes on Thursday.
And things like that. So this week, there's not going to be like a class, an assignment done in class, but for coming to class, you will get extra credit. So just keep that in mind. For watching the video this week, your extra credit is to kind of give me your opinion on close reads. And it's not that I want you to say, I hate them, because I pretty much know that 95% of you hate them. So that's not going to be any big news to me. But I'm kind of trying to decide what to do in the future. So if your 2 options were to do the close read, where you read through the story, I give you 2 days to do it, You answer the questions in the margin, you answer the after read questions, you do any of the charts up at the beginning of it, or just read the story and do a comprehension style quiz in the testing room where you would probably have 10 questions that would consist of vocabulary, comprehension questions, and some analysis questions, a mixture of those three. Which would you prefer? So I'm just trying to get an idea so that I can know like if I need to start working on changing things up. So that's your extra credit, just to let me know your opinion and why. So not just I hate close reads, so that's why, but you know, if you think quizzes would be more beneficial or if you think the close reads are more beneficial. So please give me your opinion and say why that's your opinion. And that's your extra credit for the week. I hope you guys have a great week. Please remember, get your plan paper from your homeroom teacher. Come by and see me for a signature or an initial because that's what those initials are for, not just your work samples. I'll see you guys soon.